What's going on, YouTube? So it's Martin
and Christina
from KXM back at you with another live stream. And Dab Kitty was first today.
Hello.
I don't think we've ever seen her first, so
I
congrats.
know.
We even put your comment up.
I got it up real quick.
How's everybody going? How's everybody doing though?
I'm eating. Just for a fair warning,
We
I'm
do have food.
starving. So
but anyways, so today's topic is going to be about, that hit your knee.
Okay.
2020 goals that we're going to set for ourselves. Right off the top of our head.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
My first goal that I made for myself this year was to write in my planner every single day so far. And
here, let's write these goals down somewhere. You on your whiteboard? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hello, Lonzo's Loot. That's crazy. I was just thinking about you before this live stream. And I was going to say to Martin, we haven't seen Lonzo in so long. I wonder how he's doing.
How were your holidays?
Hopefully they were well. Mac, I got my Captain Marvel sticker on my K-Tina's board. So, I mean, magnet. So it's always with me. All right, so we're going to do K-Tina.
So her first goal is to write in her notebook every single day, which so far has happened. My first goal.
Hold on.
Oh, she's got to make it pretty, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Are you giving me blue?
Yeah. It's a really like baby blue.
I know Cass wouldn't like that. All right, so she still hasn't even written her goal.
I know my goal, so you can say yours.
First goal of mine is to continue posting these 3 days a week.
Continue.
Like YT, you can put for YouTube. Yep. The question is, what is she writing in that notebook? She's writing down our goals. What's up, World Rewind? Good to see you. Man, this lighting is so off today.
You think so? I thought it looked good.
Well, there's sometimes when I sit back, look at me. Oh, wait, before it adjusts, ready?
Are you really white, you mean?
I'm too dark, and then it'll catch it.
It's all right.
I'm figuring it out, guys.
Write in planner.
But anyways, Reseller King said he had 9 sales today. Holy crap. Maybe we need to unlist everything and list it.
I know. Let me get up these few drafts that I have. But actually, to whoever asked what I actually write in this planner. Who asked it?
Oh,
that's what. Rewind.
Okay, so what she's writing in the planner.
Because it's not just crap. So the first day, Wednesday, January 1st, I have what we did. So we woke up, filmed, left for the bins. When we got to the bins, what we did during the bins. So Wendy's, drove home, blah, blah, blah. We got home, we live streamed, we watched Food Network, and then we went to bed. And then I wrote how much we spent down at the bins.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hold on one sec. I'm real organized now, guys. It's amazing.
I gave her a desk.
Then I got
a notebook.
So I'll get into this in a second. But yeah, so then I have, the time we live streamed, and then I created my new Instagram.
Oh, nice. So just like a cool little thing. So it's kind of like our day, however much we spend, and then any notes that like you want to just remember, I guess. Like
yes. So like for example, the next day I had work, so I wrote down that I worked. I finished the dishes during that, like beforehand, what time my break was at, when I got out, and then I had goals of getting 3 pictures of cacti yesterday, which I did. And then this morning, so what I'm going to do the next morning of everything is write down what we actually accomplished during the day. So I'm going to whatever. I'll get my plan out. But regardless, I'm going to write this down in the morning, the next morning of, and it said just that we accomplished everything that we did. I got 41 listings up. I actually got 6 pictures of plants posted yesterday. And then we had one $20 eBay sale. So then today, so like this morning when I woke up, I wrote down all the plans of what we wanted to do and then recapped yesterday. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I was trying to get out. And then so today I have everything that I should have done, which I didn't call and cancel AppleCare yet. So hopefully they're still open so I can write that down on my accomplished today. But other than that, yeah, I just wrote down work and everything, and that I wanted to take 3 pictures of plants, which I did. But we did not cash my paycheck. We forgot to do that. So that we are slacking on. But
I didn't even know it was Friday.
But then in this little book, this cute little thing right here, I have one of our receipts, because we've only went to Goodwill once so far, but it's paper clipped inside of the little notebook, and then I put Goodwill Clearance Center $67.90 on Wednesday the 1st. And Thursday we didn't spend any money, which is actually really exciting. So, and then Friday, today, we did not spend any. Actually, I lied. We bought amps for one of my coworkers.
And I bought you a bag of chips.
Oh yeah. All right. So we have to put $1 bag of chips in there, and then the amps. But I'm only gonna keep receipts from like Goodwill into this
and
one.
And gas maybe.
And gas, yeah, Goodwill and
gas. We did do gas on Goodwill.
Or if anything we purchase for like our business, like say we purchase a new computer, it's not gonna happen, but it'll go in here. This is the first thing that came to my mind.
So they would buy some like bubble mailers at Walmart.
Yeah, good example.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that's everything that's happening in my notebook. I feel like she's writing new crazy hair designs in that notebook. After all that, that's what you think I'm doing?
Because your hair's always different.
I know. I was thinking of putting it back in the space buns, but I just didn't have time today.
No time. We were on time today, guys.
I know. But anyways, back to our goals. Another goal of mine is to, I guess, be able to post pictures of my plants whenever I want to. And always, like every day. You know what I mean?
Keep
like,
posting?
Yeah, every day. Because I like my plants.
Another goal for me is to definitely start working out more again, because
we were watching videos and Martin was like, "Oh, I used to be so muscly."
I know. I'm still probably pretty muscly, but I used to be so strong, and I have no clue if I'm strong right now. Probably still am, but nah, I'm just.
Nah.
I was looking through my Instagram though, my old Instagram, my personal one that not too many of you actually follow, and I have some workout videos on that.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at them. I was like, dang, we really need to either go to the gym or just do home workouts. And right now, we probably can only have time to do home workouts.
In the morning during eBay listings.
Mm-hmm.
But that leads me to another goal, because he stole mine that I was thinking about. I want to start running again. I miss it so much. But I don't want to run outside right now, so I don't know. That might have to be. You can
still put it, because we'll have to write these down somewhere and remember, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're for the whole year.
True. But for right now, I want to do, like, legs all day, so I have strong legs for running.
Legs. What's going on, guys? Goals, I like it. What's up, Nashville? Good to see you.
Hey, Nashville!
It was worth it, yeah, getting 20 sales in almost 3 days.
That's incredible. Congratulations,
Congrats.
Reseller King.
That's crazy.
Is so crazy.
We need that.
I know, I'm so broke.
But yeah, so then another goal for me is to really get better at my spelling. That is a big goal of mine this year, is to just start either reading more, like myself, or just like start like paying attention more when I'm actually spelling, or like when I'm actually reading, so I'm understanding words more.
You wanna know what you should do?
I should take off the like, what's the thing on texting?
Spell check? Oh, autocorrect?
Not autocorrect and spell check, but like the abbreviated, or like the word it thinks you're gonna use.
Oh,
so like I put like APP.
Text?
Predictive text. I should really turn that off and really just tell myself to remember how to spell some of the words, because it's bad. Like I can't even spell like difficult.
Well, I was gonna say,
that's too difficult for me.
What you should do then is when you come across a word like that,
write it down.
You should have a notebook, and write it down like 4 times. Because pen and paper is like the most beneficial way for people to like remember stuff like that.
So, yeah, I'll probably just write it down like a full page.
Yeah, I mean, even if you have like literally like.
I'll make like a, because like I can like literally like there's things where I can do something so repetitive that like I make like a, not like a loop in my head, but like with for example with the Rubik's Cube, you know. I got the moves down so good-ish that, like, I kind of just know where it's going to be and what it's going to do. So, like, when I'm writing some words, I know how to, like, write it. So, like, I just got to do that with other words. Because, like, there was, like, Sunday. I remember when I learned how to spell Sunday, like, I just kind of, like, I picked up, like, it's just, like, I don't know. And, like, my password for everything, it just, like, flows, you know, like.
You just have to get
I just got to get better at it, yeah.
Let's see.
That's a big
I
goal of mine.
suck at spelling also. English is my second language.
I really suck at spelling.
Ray? English is your second
I
language?
think it's a joke.
I don't think so.
He's
is
white.
But he's Mexican.
He's Mexican? Is that why you like tacos so much? Is that rude?
No, but I just like yes, like
He's
that
not
is why.
Mexican.
Yes, he is.
I don't concur.
Lonzo says, I want to read at least one book a month. Hey, that's awesome. We want to try to read more for sure. That'll be my next goal. Read more.
See, one book a month seems tough though.
Oh, I didn't say
For me,
read
at least.
one book a month. I just said read more. But I don't know. I enjoy reading like self-help books. I do, but I really just, I don't know. I don't know what like.
It's just hard to make the time for it.
I don't know what like. I used to love reading. I would make time for reading every single day when I had a good book. But the thing is like I don't know what genre I really like.
We
like,
can get into like stories.
I just have to come across the book though. That's the thing is what's hard. Like I used to love, who was it? John Green maybe? I don't know. But he wrote The Fault in Our Stars and like Looking for Alaska. But that'll be another self-help book. But Looking for Alaska, like books like that, like I guess like romance books, which is so lame to say. I probably wouldn't like them now that I'm in a relationship. I probably was just like, oh, this is so cute before, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But I also like reading like history books too. Like I'd rather like read about like Egypt. Oh my gosh, I would love it. Are you kidding me? I'd be like, wow, this is the coolest thing.
So you don't like reading about credit card debt?
No. Do audiobooks count as a book? Yeah, I guess if you want to like just get through a book, but for Martin at least, I think it would be smarter for me too to just sit down and actually read a book because I suck at listening to things and like comprehending things because my mind is in like a billion different places and it's not actually listening to the book, you know? Like that's why I don't know how you can listen to me read because if I were you, I'd be off in space. Like I can't concentrate. So many things distract me. I'm like plants, money, Instagram. Like
you just listen to what you're hearing.
But even when I'm listening to what I'm like listening to, it's not like what I'm actually thinking about. Like it's crazy. But yeah. John Grisham is a good author. Ooh.
Write it down.
What are his books about? I don't like scary stuff, so no one send me that. Only Cajun has 2020 goals. Only you have a 2020. Mexicano, told you.
He is Mexican. Wow.
My goal would be try and decrease inventory that I intend to sell. Decrease?
Yeah, like sell it more. Maybe.
Decrease inventory that I intend to sell. Maybe, I don't know.
If you want to get rid of
less
it,
items?
You can send it our way.
World Rewind said, Eyes not that good at spelling either. That was really difficult. Thanks.
I couldn't even read that. You want me to start like doing this so you can eat a little bit?
Yeah.
What's up, Corey? How's it going? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I really like Dean Koontz.
No thanks.
No?
You're scary.
Oh. I got a great faith-based book, entrepreneur book for Martin. I'll send it to you. Ooh. That sounds really cool. A faith-based book, entrepreneur.
I think you meant a faith-based entrepreneur book.
Yeah. I'm just trying to enhance my reading skills.
Gotcha.
It's bad when I get on the chat and start reading. No more after the long live streams. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be so bad. You'd make me do it for like an hour.
I know. Like go sleep or something.
I need to list more on eBay.
That's a good one, Lonzo.
That's
I'm gonna
a good
make
one.
that mine too. List more everywhere. Because I am slacking on cross posting.
Another goal for me is to. I don't really want to copy Christina, I guess, but I have started writing down just like the checklist that I'm going to be doing every day. Because every day I either wake up with a checklist or go to sleep with a checklist for the next day. And I've been writing in this notebook, so I want to keep continuing that.
It's a good goal. You're not copying me. It's like smart to get yourself on track, you know?
Yeah. And just so I can look, well, it's actually kind of crap because I realize I've been crossing them out like crazy, so I don't really know what the activity was.
Oh my gosh.
Because like I was like, oh, I can go back and see what I did, you know? Can't. I gotta stop crossing them out like that.
Mine has one little slash.
I gotta get a highlighter.
You're weird. Let's put one slash to it.
No, I still can't read it.
Just don't go crazy.
Gotta go crazy if I'm doing. I can't just do one. Can't just do one line.
We're talking about our goals right now for 2020. So far, I have to write in my planner every day, which is this thick planner, which includes budgeting. And then I want to make sure I post on my plant Instagram every day, if I keep up with that. So far I am, and then I want to start running again in the spring outside. I want to read more and list more everywhere, so cross post. And for Martin, he wants to continue posting YouTube videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We really like that schedule. He wants to work out more and get better at spelling, whether that be reading, writing it down, whatever it is. He really wants to get better at that. And then he also wants to write in a notebook all of his accomplishments during the day.
And I actually want to take Max too. Better time management. We both need that. That's a good one. I think kind of though, like, well, nah, still write it. To-do lists kind of give me anxiety. I'd rather have a crazy, unorganized mess. See, that's how I was, but after so long of like trying to like keep organized of the unexpected mess, I just gotta do it. I have to just keep myself to the checklist because we've tried checklists and they do drive us crazy and it's hard to complete it all. And sometimes it's like, all right, we'll just cross this one out and don't do it. But
I feel like I spelled management wrong. It looks weird.
But
sorry. Checklist, they get us off.
Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know. Right now, like starting this year, I'm really just want to keep myself how into like just really having a checklist and sticking to it and accomplishing every day. And like Christina's doing mini goals, which is good, you know, and that's kind of like the same thing. Checklist, mini goals, like.
Just cuter.
Yeah, hers is a cuter way to say it. Mine's more of like a to-do. Look at to-dos.
Mine just says the parent planner, but we went over that last time. Don't know why. It was the only freaking daily one that they
I told you we could change it.
Oh yeah, but I have to get a good picture of my plants or something. I roasted my uncle for not being able to read Spanish, and he got mad, and my cousin told me that I can't even read Spanish, even though I took it 5 years to improve my grammar, and it's my native language. Wow, that's incredible. Good for you for being able to do that.
I know, I wish I could read Spanish. I took Spanish for 20 days.
Don't roast family members.
Yeah, maybe it's not the best to roast family members. Why your grandpa?
Uncle. Get a better schedule and stick to it. The problem I have is I never stick to a schedule. Same with us.
I make like a schedule every week and I never stick to it. So
that's where we really want, like, that's where I made a schedule over the summer that was really like fluid. Like you could literally, like, it wasn't really a schedule. It was more of like a to-do list, but we still couldn't even stick to that. So I think like Martin making his little to-do list every day and me making my little goals every day, like, I think it's just like a good way for us to just like make a schedule, but not really make a schedule. You
know what, like, I think though is the best part is she's got her own stuff to do. I got my own stuff to do, you know? It's not, hey, I need you to do this with me and then we can do it, you know? And if there is something scheduled like that, you schedule a time like that. Like if I need her to film or like live stream was on my to-do list, so I need to wait to, see? But, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of better that way now that we have our own.
Noah, what? My goal is to catch more Katina love streams.
You know, there's just some things you just don't say.
Right?
And I think that might be pushing it.
I actually really impressed Noah with my photo skills, though. He was, like, genuinely surprised at how good, like, my pictures looked. And I was like, thank you. It was mostly my iPhone 11, but...
I know, because they look photoshopped.
I know. He didn't believe me that it was really my plants. And I was like, dude, it is.
It's Getty Images.
No. Hold on, let me pull up a good picture.
Those are some sweet goals. One of my goals is to try new hobbies. I'm going to try one a quarter-ish. I work a lot between my day job and reselling. Need balance. See, a good hobby for us that like kind of like can slow things down and everything is maybe Wim Hof. We don't continue with it like weekly. Like I'd be lying if I said I did it this year. No, I'm just kidding. I'd be lying if I said I did it within like the past 2 months. Because
we did it recently, like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, we did it like right before Christmas. But we don't do it too often. But that's like a good like, I don't know, if you're really stressed out, like
stop and breathe.
Yeah,
like,
just do Wim Hof, and I'm telling you, you'll come out of that being like, all right, like
I'm good.
I can like tackle this, like no matter how bad the situation is, no matter what's going on, it really just like kind of like gets you to be like, all right, like I could do this. And it's very weird. I don't know if you've done Wim Hof or if you know about it, but you should look it up. It's a breathing technique.
It's just look up Wim Hof, W-I-M as in Martin,
Wim
space H-O-F-F, and then breathing technique.
We do it laying down. That's how we prefer it. We don't have like a yoga meditation stance.
His sister and her husband like to sit up like in a
like
meditated meditated position or meditation position, but like I can't. I get really dizzy.
Yeah. I know. I feel like I could fall back. So I feel the best when I'm laying back just completely straight, arms straight, legs straight, like
you feel tingly. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like you're getting high and it's very weird. Like it's just like they say it's just like the drug you can take without taking a drug. But yeah, all you do is just pretty much breathe in as much as you can and then exhale a little bit and then breathe in as much as you can. You do that for like 30 times and then you just breathe all of your air out and you just sit there as long as you can with no air in you. And
your cells rejuvenate.
Oh yeah, it like rejuvenates your cells, does all this good stuff for your body.
Ryan sounds crazy, but if you guys do research on it, seriously. Or if
Wim Hof sounded crazy.
Well, I was gonna say you guys should actually do research on just like Wim Hof himself. Like even
the
watch the
Yes Theory.
Yes, the Yes Theory's video.
That's
like,
a good one.
That's
like a cinematic one. That's probably the best one you can probably watch.
I think it's an hour long.
It's like 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
But it's really good. But Noah said I meant live. Autocorrect ruins everything.
I figured. I get that all the time. But
Well, look, I follow the Wim Hof stuff. Just don't practice it all yet. I do cold showers a few times a week.
Ooh, no cold showers for us. I want to get into that, but nah, we gotta wait for the weather to break. It's too cold here.
I can't.
But
my body physically can't warm up fast enough, so I have to take like mildly cold showers.
Like I don't know. I think Wim Hof would be. I think it's just like the best like.
It's a good to like recenter yourself.
Yeah, but it's just we just don't do it all the time just because I mean it takes a little bit of time. Like it takes almost like 10 minutes.
10-15 minutes, but that's a good way to just relax.
That's that's what I'm saying. When it's like, hey, like when you're calling for Wim Hof, I'm usually like, oh yeah, I guess I could go for it, like or if I'm really like feeling like, hey, like I'm just too stressed, like I just you call it and it's just like, hey, yeah, and it's funny because you can literally sit there for like 3 minutes. Without breathing.
It is crazy.
And you just don't move. You just keep your eyes
closed. Stop talking about it.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Dan Kitty said, my dad came over last night. We ordered pizza and played Uno with all the kids. It was fun. I guess my resolution, play more board games. That's really fun.
That sounds fun.
I love board games. I really do. But sometimes, man, they take way too long. And I'm like.
You know it's a good game, but not?
What?
Headbands. I don't know if you have it or heard of it, but it's where you put a card on your head.
It's so funny.
And then you have to guess what your card is. It's so hard.
It's like Ellen's heads up thing. Like she holds the phone up her head and she's like, all right, describe the word. And then you're like this, but you just have like.
It's so hard though. Because like, for instance, I was Ozzy Osbourne. And you have to ask yes or no questions to everybody there. So after like 5 questions, I got, it's a male, he's old, he's not dead, and he's a singer. I was like, what? And like, obviously, when you get better at the game, you'd be like, all right, what's the first letter of his name? How many, like, blah, blah. Like,
except you got to go through the alphabet.
But yeah, and you only have a minute to ask your question. So then the next person goes, and you got to remember all your stuff for the next time. And it's not that easy.
Deputy says, yes, we have it. We cheat after a while. Yeah, same. We end up being like, my one aunt, or my one...
Oh...
What?
I thought you were gonna actually spill that we cheated.
Oh, no. My grandma had Arnold Schwarzenegger on her head, and she could not figure it out for the life of her. So I think my grandpa ended up being like, what did he say? Oh, just answer the question.
No, he said, no, that's what I was going to say. That's what I wanted to say, but he just said, I'll be back.
Oh.
So I was like, I totally would have said, like, answer the question now, like, in Arnold's voice.
But, man, it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Well, get this, though. Sorry, but.
Big game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Very big. I'm excited.
I put mustache on my head, and they were all kind of laughing, you know. And I asked, like, is it a thing, you know? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, is it big? And they were just like, it can be. And Christina was like, well, yours is small. And I was like,
keep in mind, Martin has no idea what's on his head.
I know. I was like, what could that be? Like, is it like just a funny joke? Should I say what I'm thinking? Like,
my whole family was like, not what you think. No.
I was like, I just had no clue. I was like, what? And then Christina was like, I was like, mustache?
Well, then my mom, she came back and she was like, Christina has one. And I was like, ugh.
Oh, yeah, that's what threw me off.
Oh, I thought you got it after that.
I got thrown off because I asked, can men and women have it? And you guys were like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know. I would have never guessed mustache.
I actually have super bad circulation, and my fingers and toes are the same way with the cold. But I actually notice when I do cold showers, I'm extremely warm-blooded. It feels afterwards. I am just like cold all the time. I don't know if it has to do with circulation or just that I have like nothing on me to keep me warm anymore. But when I take cold showers, like
it gets to our bones. Like
literally, like I don't like my body is cold at that. You know what I mean? You can touch me and I'm just like freezing. Like it's just I don't know. I don't feel warm after like.
So we gotta wait for summer.
Yeah. Dab Guinea said, "LOL."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really funny. I think that made the night. It was hilarious. But yeah, the Bills tomorrow versus the Texas Houstons.
Ooh,
I never can remember the name. Never. Houston Texans.
Yeah.
There we go. Not Texas Houstons. That was close. I'm gonna show a plant off now.
Oh yeah, show a plant. I did not think I was gonna eat all this.
I told you we were hungry.
I was like, this is a lot of food. And I'm like, well, sitting here, I bet I could eat it all.
Ready? He's a big guy.
Oh boy, guys.
No one even knows I got plants this big.
I'm moving this stuff.
Hold on. I have to like strategically scooch back in here or else I'm not.
Why don't you place it and then scooch?
Because I'm not smart. Oh, sorry.
No, you stepped on Finn.
Because I wanted to scooch and you didn't let me scooch.
Finn.
Move.
Yeah, I mean, especially on live.
Move.
That's how she yells at me, guys.
Get out of. Don't you bite me. You're such a jerk. It's not. But anyways. I don't know what this plant's called. I'll have to do some plant research on it. But this little guy, he's full of dust. This big guy, I should say. I don't know if you can see right here, but there's like the tip of one right there. Where is it? Right here. It started off like smaller than this right here. Like it was like literally this big when we got him. And it grew and bloomed to this crazy size. And I don't know. I've tried to trim it down, and like the one piece that I trimmed down died. So, well, it's not dead yet. It's still, it's not doing too hot in the soil. But it sprouted a new little baby on the top. So I guess I'm pleased with that. But like, how do you keep this thing small or trimmed? This was in like something that was like, well,
it looks like one of those weeds I like.
I know. You should probably like this one a lot.
I do like it. Is it spiky?
Yeah. But it's yeah, if you like go down on it. But if you rub down the leaf, oh my gosh, that sounds worse. But anyways, it's starting to get so tall that it's like too heavy for itself, so it's just like
it's flopping.
It's flopping. I don't know what to do. I don't want to cut off all the heads and kill them.
You're never gonna be able to get it out of that.
It's in this for life.
It's just gonna grow up.
I love it so much. It's so cool though. This is actually from his sister Danielle.
Here, let me move that.
Okay. It was from his sister Danielle. She gave it to us in a terrarium that had 4 other plants that here's your mouse pad. That grew beautifully, but definitely not as big as that one. Like it looks like aloe to me, but I don't know much anything about plants. LOL. It could be a type of aloe because I know succulents have different type of like.
Keeping that there.
Oh, aloe.
So I don't lose it.
For
when I need it.
But it's not like the one you could crack open and break because it's like a leaf that like curves up, so like it goes like that. If you know what I mean, it's not like plump. I have never seen it that big though. I could go get my aloe vera plant if you wanted to see it because it is upstairs. But I was in we were in California. I need to try and find this picture, so you have to talk. But we passed an aloe vera plant that was taller than I was. Do you remember that?
California was a great time. I cannot wait to go back to California. We were just talking about that, how we're really fortunate to have a place in California to go to where my sister lives.
We really, really are.
Wow, the tempo just got a lot quieter.
Tempo?
Yeah, like when I started talking, because you were all high pitched, and I was like,
I hope I can find this picture.
It should be coming up. Was it on my phone or your phone?
I don't know. It was all over the place.
My
California pictures are like some from the camera, some from my iPhone. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now I'm back home. All right, I'll let Martin look through his, but Dab Kitty, this aloe vera plant was literally taller than my head. It was crazy insane. I loved it so much. I wanted to rip it out of the ground and take it home with me, but there was no way that was going to happen.
No way.
Wow, really? I've only seen one once. Oh. Look at that thing!
That should be
that thing!
That should be the header of your Instagram, or you should post that.
I should be like, look at me next to this succulent. San Francisco is on a whole different level.
That thing's on steroids.
I could have seriously broke that open and covered my entire body with aloe vera if I was sunburned.
Cover the whole neighborhood.
OMG, that's so cool. I know, right? It was the coolest thing to see in person. It was insane.
It's huge.
San Francisco, like I said, on another level. I'm so happy you found that.
I'll send it to you.
But what's really lame is I'm hoping that this aloe vera plant does, because I in grow lights and next to a window, and it's kind of near a heater because they like warm weather more than they like cold weather, and they tend to die a lot in Buffalo. So, what?
Is Thrift Beast in here?
No.
Man, I was telling him about black water the other day, and I just found a picture of when we drank it. And when you finish it, the bottle, it has black letters on it that says "Enjoy the dark side," and you can't see it until you finish it.
What's on the top of it?
It's just like the reflections.
Oh, I was like.
But yeah, it's water that's just black.
It was really trippy to.
It's usually at Ross or Marshall's. I'm surprised he hasn't seen it. He was like, ew, no.
They probably don't have it in Canada because that's so weird.
I know.
Canada's
It looked like old, like cold coffee, but it tasted just like water.
Tasted like nothing. Like
literally nothing.
Like you even. Oh yeah. Oh, I miss those plants. You even expected to like for it to be like thick or something, and it was like just as like liquidy as what, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
You expected it to be like coffee, but it wasn't.
It was disgusting.
So weird.
Disgusting.
But yeah, so I guess to recap all of our goals, should I do that again? And then I feel like we should probably end it here soon.
Wrap our goals up. How many goals do we have each?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we each have 5.
We made 5 goals each, so
Woo-woo!
there's definitely probably going to be more.
I'm going to say, we'll have more.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Let's wrap this up. Do you guys? I mean, I bet everybody already knows it.
What?
The goals.
Oh, okay. I won't go.
I don't know. Do you think they want to hear it again?
It'd
be like their 10th time because every time someone new came in, we read off all the goals again. So I feel like it's just gonna be.
All right, fine.
So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate you guys. We're so blessed to be able to just hang out and continue to do this into 2020. So have a great night. Have safe travels if you're going anywhere. But most of you are probably just hanging out, staying home. So just
so
relax.
weird sometimes.
I'm just thankful sometimes. All right. We love you guys.
Peace. Everyone. Good night.
Go crush it.